Okay, so I made you guys this video, and really it was just me crying and babbling on about depression. I promised you a video on physical symptoms of moods, um and I haven't been avoiding it or anything. I just have went through I'm going through a depression, and it's going deeper than I was anticipating. I was anticipating one because I'd had a mania episode of about a week, but it's been lasting too long, and it's getting just the same old crap I cry about in other videos. But the sound didn't come out, and I had syrup on my chin. I'm really pissed off because, see, I dropped my laptop. Just pissed off. I'm gonna do your stupid video about physical symptoms, and it's probably gonna sound like, because now I'm just ticked off at, not you. It's too many things to even go into. So it might sound like I'm just reading off my notes, which I am. Which this is probably isn't even recording right now. I guess so. Okay. That, my dears, is called pessimism and negativity of depression. Alright. Physical symptoms. Do mood episodes have physical symptoms? Well, hell yeah. They're kind of like, I consider two different kinds of depressions, at least for me. We'll do that first. The kind where I'm up and pacing and there's anxiety involved, crying a lot, wringing of the hands type. And then there is the flat, slow, blank, nothing going on up here, numb depression. So, physically, let's say, in depression, I have experienced fatigue. And I consider fatigue different than energy level. Fatigue is where, like, your body just feels too tired to move, and I consider it sounds like the same thing, but it's different to me. Your body, I'll say your body, because I know there are other people that feel this too. Not everybody, but body feels heavy, like the muscles aren't strong enough. Like, my head feels heavier to hold up, so I'm always like this, slouching, and like it's just like too heavy to lift an arm. Muscles feel weak, like it literally takes too much effort. You just don't have the muscle strength in your face to make any expression. And so you get that flat affect. Body aches and pains, headaches, back pain, slowed reactions. In conversations, it takes me like, it'll be like, they'll go to answer for me, I'll be like, no, I'm gonna answer you, it's coming. That's mental, though. Physically, though, when you have that heavy, flat kind of depression, slow reactions physically is the same. You move slowly, like you're in molasses, and somebody does something that really tick you off, and it takes you about half an hour to finally get your hand up to flip them off. Slowed reactions. Sleep a lot. I mean, I just constantly walking around with the strongest desire to sleep. And it's not, sometimes it's, if it sounds like I'm slurring my speech, it's because I just had this wicked crying jag. And I have, like, crying snot, So, sleep a lot. I always feel like I could just lay down on the ground and fall asleep wherever I'm at. Can hardly stay awake. And you might mistake that for medication side effect. But it isn't always. Sometimes it's the depression. It's not out of laziness. I mean, there's a distinct drive to close your eyes and fall asleep. If anxiety, if you are having a depression where anxiety is a component, which I do get, but it's with the other kind of depression where it's more active and pacing and worrying, and you get the symptoms of anxiety and or panic attacks, racing heartbeat, shortness of breath where the chest feels tight and you breathe and you can't quite get your chest to expand because your muscles are so tight in your chest, and so in your body muscles are tense, and so then you can start getting dizzy. Fidgety, restlessness, can't sit still, tingling in the fingers, that's part of the blood constriction, the blood vessels constricting and the difficulty getting enough oxygen, or also due to hyperventilating if you're doing that. Other physical things with depression, low libido, or ED, erectile dysfunction, those things, which I discussed in a previous video, and I got some nasty comment. Oh, such filth! Not everybody experiences this. Yeah. Prude. Eating too much. This one's a hard one to explain. There could be some emotional eating, comfort food out there. When I get that apathetic, flat depression, sometimes I would eat just out of boredom, just looking for something that might spark a sensation of some kind, because nothing else is. I can't seem to get a sensation out of anything in life, and unfortunately McDonald's will cut through that depression. That's about the only thing. McDonald's fries, cheeseburgers, and a chocolate shake, and I gained a lot of weight that way. That's just one side of my notes, so I have to stop here and start a new one.